right, buckle up, monster fanatics. Because we're diving headfirst into one of the most iconically debated matchups in creature feature history, King Kong versus the Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's the ultimate clash of titans. A battle that's been waged on silver screens and in countless playground arguments for generations. Think about it. One swipe from Kang in Peter Jackson's 2005 epic shattered a Rex's jaw with what looked like effortless power. But hold that thought, because a real T-Rex could bite down with over 12,000 pounds of pressure, enough to snap a steel bar clean in half. So, when the dust finally settles, which of these legendary beasts actually earns the crown? That's what we're here to figure out. Let's kick things off by sizing up the undisputed apex predator of the late Cretaceous. The Tyrannosaurus Rex. A full-grown T-Rex could stretch an imposing 40 feet and tip the scales at a staggering 8 tons. Now, Hollywood likes to play a little fast and loose with these numbers. But even Jurassic Park kept certain key features impressively accurate. Its skull was a terrifying 6 feet long, and those teeth, banana-sized, and built for tearing through flesh and bone. The T-Rex's superweapon is that devastating bite force. Researchers clocked it at an incredible 12,800 pounds per square inch. To put that into perspective, that's more than double the bite force of a great white shark. This wasn't just a bite. It was a bone-shattering weapon. On screen, we've seen the T-Rex deliver one-shot kills to Raptors and flip a Ford Explorer like it was a toy. But what about speed? Scientists believe the T-Rex could hustle up to 25 miles per hour in short, explosive bursts. Now, for the downsides. Those famously tiny arms. They weren't for grappling or defense in a close-quarters brawl. And then there's its turning radius. Trying to maneuver a school bus in a tight alley. It's a creature built for straight-line charges, not intricate dance moves. Now, let's bring in the eighth wonder of the world, himself, King Kong. Peter Jackson's visual effects team listed this magnificent silverback at a towering 25 feet tall, weighing in at a substantial 8 tons, as, you heard that right, the same mass as our T-Rex, but arranged vertically. This difference in form factor is crucial. It means his strength is about leverage, grip, and a reach advantage of at least 10 feet. In the classic 1933 film, he famously snaps a T-Rex's jaw with sheer torque. In 2005, he crushes a V-Rex skull using 2 stone pillars, demonstrating environmental awareness. And in Skull Island, he swats helicopters out of the sky. But Kong isn't just a brawler. He possesses a significant intelligence edge, showcasing primate problem-solving skills the T-Rex simply can't match. We've seen him use rocks as flails and tree trunks as clubs. This isn't instinct. It's calculated and adaptable. However, Kang is still flesh and blood. A clean bite from a T-Rex to the neck or torso means it's lights out. Plus, as a hot-blooded primate, he's prone to overheating faster than the T-Rex in a prolonged grappling match. The battlefield is as crucial as the combatants. So, let's set our stage on a jungle riverbank, scattered with fallen logs and ancient rock piles. The ground is Lahu, which immediately negates some of the T-Rex's straight-line sprint advantage. For Kang, this treacherous terrain is a playground. It provides him with throwable ammo and obstacles for evasion. There are no outside forces, no retreat. The showdown is at nightfall. Throats. The silence is shattered as the T-Rex explodes into a charge. Kang sidesteps, snatches a waterlogged log, and swings it with all his might, connecting with a sickening thud across the T-Rex's snout. First blood. The Rex, enraged, feints right, and its massive tail whips around, tripping Kang into the mud. The dinosaur lunges, but Kang rolls, plants both feet under its belly, and kicks upward, throwing the 8-ton predator off balance. They circle, Kong hurls a jagged boulder, striking the T-Rex in the ribcage with a concussive thud. The T-Rex answers with a full-speed bite. Those colossal teeth punch through Kong's shoulder. Kong roars in agony, but wraps his arms around the Rex's skull, prying the jaw backward. The T-Rex shakes its head violently, tearing further into Kong's shoulder and tossing him into a tree. Through the pain, Kong spots a broken ship, anchor half buried in the mud. He yanks it free and whips the heavy chain around the T-Rex's lower jaw. Using the anchor as leverage, he jerks the T-Rex head sideways with a mighty heave. A sickening pop reverberates as the dinosaur's mandible dislocates. One last, desperate gambit. The T-Rex barrels forward, aiming to knock Kang into the river. Kang drops prone, using the Rex's own momentum, and heaves the massive predator over the embankment. The king of dinosaurs crashes skull-first into a submerged boulder. Silence. Kang staggers to his feet, battered but alive, and lets out that iconic victory roar. So, there you have it. Tools and tactics ultimately topped brute power. Kang wins, and here's why. His primate brain, his ability to adapt, and his knack for weaponizing his environment are game changers. The T-Rex could still win if that first bite lands perfectly, or if they fight on an open plain with nothing for Kong to use. But in a dynamic jungle, Kong's intellect gives him the decisive edge. If you found this breakdown as thrilling as we did, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell. We've got more giant monster math dropping weekly. But hey, maybe you're firmly Team Rex. Drop your best counter-argument in the comments below. Let's keep this discussion roaring. So there it is, folks. The bigger brain and the opposable thumb ultimately edge Kong past Earth's most terrifying predator. Thanks for watching, and remember, whether you're Team Fur or Team Fang, keep the debate roaring and the monster-sized imagination alive.